Did it start?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Caius. I represent part of the Romanian team.
Hi guys, I'm Danielle. I'm from Germany.
Hi, I'm Ariana, and I'm also representing a part of Romania here.
So we are here in an Erasmus Youth Exchange, and I think we are happy about that.
Yeah, very,
We definitely are.
very, very.
We've settled into a nice castle thanks to the European funding that we received.
Our topic this time is eco-entrepreneurship, and the topic of our youth exchange is called Green is the New Black.
Yes.
I do feel like this has been quite an interesting project for us, especially for me. I'm very interested about the eco and entrepreneuring part of
Yeah.
our life that we can develop. I would like to ask you, what do you like most about this Erasmus experience and about Erasmus in general?
Okay. Go.
Okay.
First, please.
So for me, I thought this Erasmus was pretty special because of the diverse activities we did. So, for example, we visited a winery to basically see some hands-on experience of entrepreneurship, and the owner, or basically, yeah, the owner of the winery, talked to us about how he first started his business and how he aims to grow. And I thought that was very interesting for me. And I also very much enjoyed the task where we had to pitch an idea of our own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that part of this project went very well because our idea was pretty interesting and our teamwork went very well as well. What about you? What would you say?
Well, I like the all activities here. I also like the winery very much because the owner literally just told us his experience with that, like his, way till he gets to that point. And I love the tasks because they are not complicated, but they are like real tasks. Like you can use what you learn here, like in your real life
Yeah,
afterwards.
like real life skills.
Yeah, real life skills. It literally teach you real life skills. So I really like that. It's not just like for fun. You actually can
true.
learn something. Yeah, useful, very useful.
It's true.
And you actually have to socialize with people from different cultures
Yeah.
and countries.
Yes.
Caius, what was your favorite part?
Yeah, for me it was definitely the Shark Tank part. So for our audience, we basically had to come up with a business plan that is eco, that is in terms and lines with the European idea of companies that work towards a better future while still being eco-conscious and bio. So we went for type of like edible cutleries. I don't know if you've heard about those, but they've been around for a few years now. And I had a great chemistry with my team. I think we
agree.
were like from
Yes.
5 countries.
I was in that team, so yeah, I can confirm that.
Yeah, like we had great chemistry and it worked out really well for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, while I was in a separate team, I think our teamwork also went really great. So, good stuff.
I would like to ask you, when have you first heard about Erasmus?
Oh my God. I'm
It all
22.
started back in.
Yeah. Like 4 years ago.
Oh,
4 years,
really?
okay.
4 years ago at a birthday party.
Oh.
Okay, explain a bit.
Oh God. Okay. No. So I was at a birthday party. One of my friends, she turned 18, and one of the people that she invited was a girl that has been like to a lot of Erasmus projects, like yeah. And she told me that, look, it's very nice. She told me what do they do there, like the activities that you meet a lot of people, like strangers, and that you can learn from other cultures and stuff like that. And it really sounded really, really interesting. And she told me, okay, look, there's an Erasmus project in like 1 week or 2. You should sign up and stuff. And I did. It was placed actually in my city, So that was really easy for me, and that was my first one.
Interesting to hear.
And it kept going, huh? After that one. The first one is the hardest, and then it kept.
Yeah.
How many have you done till now?
This is the 4th one.
Oh, okay.
Only 4
So one
so
per year.
far.
Kind of. Well,
I know. No, it was like 3 in the same year. Then it was a 3-year
Okay.
pause.
I understand.
You took a break. Too much Erasmus. Is it too much?
No.
Is it
No.
ever too much?
Never.
There is no enough for me. I only found out about Erasmus, let's say in July, end of July, beginning of August, and I did my first Erasmus in September. So
Oh.
I was doing Interrail while I found out, and then once I returned home, 1 week later, I left already for my first youth exchange. And thank you. And that was in September. And since then, this is my 8th Erasmus now.
Oh, nice.
8.
Yes.
Okay, but have you been home during this?
Bit, every now and then drop by, like for my
Hello,
birthday.
bye.
Yeah, that's the way it should be, though. Yeah, not like
Yeah.
a 3 years
It's
old
something
pause.
like a hashtag Erasmus life.
Yeah, I literally posted that in my story we made about this. I was like, hashtag Erasmus Live. So, yeah. And what about you, Caius? How many have you done?
Oh, yeah.
So I have already told the other participants. I think I've done almost every type of Erasmus there is besides Erasmus Mundus. So
Okay.
that's like for master's degree. But I've done like Erasmus Mobility, where you can basically have an internship through your faculty. I did a 2-month internship in Hungary through the Faculty of Chemistry from my city of Oradea in Romania. I've also done Erasmus study. Basically, I studied for 1 academical year in Paris, in France, through the Faculty of Medicine from Oradea. And I also did a youth exchange before coming to this one, and a training course before coming to this one. So besides Erasmus Mundus, it's like check.
Check.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So maybe we should talk some more about our first Erasmus and also maybe
Okay.
address it to people out there who haven't done an Erasmus so far and would maybe like to hear our experiences, how it was for the first time as an
Oh, yeah.
Erasmus
About
virgin.
what type of Erasmus?
Like
Okay,
the first
fair
one.
question.
The longest one, the most exciting one.
Perhaps about a first youth exchange or training course like this?
Yeah, sure.
So about
Yeah.
mobility, like short-term mobility?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to start? Or
Go, Ariana. Go.
Okay. So yeah, the first one was when I was 18 and a half in
Wow.
in my own city. Nice. I thought that I would be nervous because like the first one I didn't knew anybody except one girl, but it was actually kind of nice. It was only 2 countries, Romania and Turkey. It was supposed to be also Macedonia, but it was right after the COVID pandemic.
Oh yeah.
So the Macedonians didn't get vaccinated, and they weren't allowed to come or something like that. I don't know.
Interesting
see.
times. Moving on.
right.
very dope.
So because it was in September, I still remember quite vividly how it was, and I was kind of nervous at the beginning, to be honest. But then I was like, "Calm your nerves, it'll be fine." And then I ended up being fine, just like you. So
Yeah. And it was very nice though, because I got along with everybody there, and we
Same.
talked. It was very nice.
Ariana, for those listening to this, how was the accommodation and the food offered?
Okay.
Because a lot of people are like afraid.
Yeah.
Okay, meeting new people. Like, also, do I have to pay for anything?
I didn't pay for anything.
All right. So no taxes, no nothing, basically. So
No hidden
Erasmus
fees.
is free if you are looking for it.
Yeah. And the accommodations was really nice. Was at a hotel. Fun fact: the hotel that I stayed in 4 years ago at my first Erasmus is now owned by my faculty. Like literally,
They
my
actually bought it, huh?
yeah,
It's cheaper.
yes, my faculty bought the building, and
That's
now
so
it's
funny.
and now we like do seminars
They,
there.
they
you
should
know?
do some youth exchanges there.
Yeah, we should.
Okay, Danielle,
And
how
the food was really, really good. Nobody complained. Like, really good.
that sounds amazing.
So my first Erasmus was in Slovakia, and so obviously I didn't have to pay anything as well. I got all my travel costs reimbursed.
That's
and
nice.
we were also staying at a type of hotel. It was basically like these bungalows, like small houses.
Oh, yeah.
With
Yeah.
like 3 rooms, I think, and we were 5-6 participants per room. So it was kind of cute because we were all together, and these bungalows were basically like on this type of meadow. I don't even know how to describe it properly. So it wasn't like a typical hotel as you know it. So that was interesting too. And then we had one big common room for activities, kind of like this one as you see here.
Yeah.
And about the food, it was actually the facilitator's mom who was
Oh,
cooking
wow.
for all of
Whoa.
us. And so It was really good, like homemade
Yeah, like
Eastern
authentic,
European
like you
food.
can't-
Yes. I loved it. It was really good. So
Wow. Okay, I will brag a tiny bit.
Oh
So
yeah.
please
for
do.
my first youth exchange, we went to Slovenia,
Mm-hmm.
and we were actually housed in a castle,
So a castle like
Like
here,
yeah.
or
like in
even
even more
bigger?
medieval type of castle. I think it was like from the 15th century or
Damn.
something like that.
God.
Yeah. And basically, the food was made by. So they were employees, but like they were like grannies, by the looks of it. So it was authentic Slovenian food. It was amazing, like full-on course, all free, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, what I could tell you, there was also very nice stable with horses and ponies.
That's so cool.
Like it was actually like a fairy tale.
Oh.
And I was like, is this Erasmus Youth Exchange? Okay, I want more, please. Like in an actual castle,
Damn.
please.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest, now that you say about the horses and stables in the castle, I think I might have actually like heard about a project that was taking place in a similar place like this, but I couldn't participate unfortunately because I was already at another Erasmus project. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
if you ever see like an advertising for a youth exchange with stables and
I really want
Go.
to. Yes, I
horses
really
and
want
ponies,
to.
yeah, go to it. If it's in Slovenia, go to it.
It was in Slovenia. Next time.
That's what we always say, right?
Right.
There's
next
always a next time.
I will
There's
sign
always a next
up.
time.
I promise next time, and it's like okay, maybe. Okay, what do you think are the main advantages and disadvantages in an Erasmus trip or like Erasmus life or journey?
Okay, I won't go first at this one.
Okay,
I don't want to
can
go first
start.
at this one.
Go.
So, because I've been doing Erasmus like quite densely, I would say, you know, because, you know, it's a
One
short
another.
time, yes, one after
Literally.
another. I've gotten to know so many cool people, and so many cool people share their experiences with me. And it kind of gives me, you know, inspiration for where I might want to go with my life, because I'm still quite unsure about everything. So that's why I'm just taking a gap year, doing Erasmus, stuff like this. And it's just really, really fun to meet so many different individuals, but also learn about different cultures within Europe. And I feel like by doing Erasmus, I have really grown personally a lot by developing new soft skills and just people skills in general.
I mean,
Yeah.
it really takes a lot to participate in 8 Erasmuses
Yeah.
back to back and still have like the social batteries.
Yeah, the
charged.
energy.
I'm just a
Like-
very social person, I'd say.
Yeah, true, but like meeting so many people,
It's
it
true.
can be a bit overwhelming.
overwhelming. Yeah.
That's true.
It depends on your
Yes.
charisma, character, I don't know, but it depends a bit.
And there's also a bit of a con, to be honest, now that you mention it. Basically, you know, you meet all these people for 1 week
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you move on. So there were some people whom I
You
got.
move on, you don't talk to them after.
No, of course I do.
I mean, with some, yes. With some, no. Depends.
Exactly. It's always like that. Some
Picky.
people you like
You're
more.
a bit picky.
Yeah.
Hey, always.
Yeah. So basically, I stay in touch with some people whom I get along with
Yeah.
really, really well. But sometimes it's also kind of sad to see people go whom I kind of wish I could have talked
Yeah,
to more,
yeah.
but I didn't necessarily.
Yeah.
So
Because you think 1 week is like, oh, what I'm gonna do there? I'm gonna be bored and stuff. But then it's like 1 week isn't enough. And
It
then
flies
at,
by.
Yeah, at the end you're like, I
So,
didn't even talk to like
Here
half
is
of them.
where I chime in.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like about like the study program. You're for at least like 4.5 months. You can actually build something like a relationship with
Yeah.
other participants. Like especially there are like ESN clubs, Erasmus student
Yes.
networks.
Yeah.
Try to join
I
your
am a
local
volunteer
one.
at ESN,
Try
by the
to
way.
join your
Yeah.
local one. Yeah, they're
It's
nice.
very nice. You should do that.
And basically, you stay in a country for more than 1 week. You can actually you can work legally. I did that. I did work as a babysitter in
Oh,
France,
that's
and that was
oh, I really want to go to France. I want to practice my French.
very immersive type of thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
let's try to sum it up, guys.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I'd say my personal conclusion is that I definitely want to go to more Erasmus projects other than just youth exchanges
Everybody
and training
wants,
courses. Everybody wants that. Yeah. And yeah, Erasmus life is cool.
Yeah, you just have to really take care when you fill out your agenda. You're like, I have a free week here. Okay, let's browse the groups. Okay,
Yes.
I think this is it for us, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you.
So takeaway, go look up Erasmus. Go
Definitely.
do Erasmus. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
It's free. You don't
Yeah.
have to pay.
Yeah.
It's free.
All
And it's a
right.
really nice experience. Everybody should like at least once in their lifetime experience that. Like,
And you don't have to be a student. You can be between 18 and 30 for youth exchanges. Do it. Please now.
Do it.
Why are you waiting? Come on.
come on, yeah, it's like
Stop scrolling. Sign up.
come on.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
cut.